Yo, we back again. 6ix9ine has learned nothing from his comeback. I ain't gonna lie though. He snitched, beat Area Odd, came back. Everybody fucked with him. Thought he was funny. I weren't learn nothing either. I'm gonna keep it a being with you. To be honest, I can't get mad at him. He doing his little tour right now, bro. He everywhere. So if he ain't learned nothing, I don't want to learn nothing either. Let's get into it.
6ix9ine has
Subscribe.
been on one hell of a meteoric rise again.
Shout out Yassine
It's a contextual rise that we're going to get into a little bit later in this video, but that has resulted in his home being invaded by 4 gunmen and his mom being...
Again? You dead ass? What's up with niggas finding where this nigga live at, bro? What the fuck?
Held up there, who is a 60-year-old Mexican woman. As 6ix9ine
what the hell's going on?
Miami, quote-unquote Miami, damn near everybody that lives in Miami either lives in one of 2 places. They're either living in Brickell/downtown,
or
which is actual Miami, or they're living an hour plus outside of it. Like these people,
I have no clue.
They're claiming Miami.
I've been to Miami one time before, and we was in like Broward, Davie County.
Miami, which is like, dog, you live in Orlando, Florida, okay? Wait, Orlando? I'm tripping. I don't mean Orlando. I mean Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, or Hollywood.
Fort Lauderdale tough. Fort Lauderdale nice. What the fuck? You bougie ass bastards. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Everything nice in Florida. Florida like the watered down version of Caribbean, but like very Middle Eastern Americanized version of it.
With Florida, or, you know, Davie or something like that, which it makes sense to just say Miami. But the point is that a lot of people have been coming in and out of 6ix9ine's home. A lot of streamers, and with the streamers come either maybe security.
Oh, they going to his home. That's where you fucked up at, bro. You gotta go to their home. Never bring niggas to your house. Always go to other niggas' houses, you feel me? Cause once a nigga know where you live, that shit over, man. You don't know what's what no more.
Who else do you get that comes to his home? You get the assistants. So I don't think that this was bound to happen, but this got reported by TMZ, and it said Tekashi 6ix9ine's Florida home was stormed by 4 gunmen hunting for his cash and car.
For cash? I thought this nigga was broke. I thought he ain't have it no more. I thought her shit was fake or something. Wasn't that what he was telling us? Yo, niggas do anything for money but get a job. Matter of fact, I take that bet. They probably got a job. This probably just a side hustle. Breaking in niggas' houses. And
held his mother against her will during the terrifying invasion. The chilling incident went down Sunday night when the embattled rapper's 60-year-old mother...
Yo, niggas do that shit on the holy day, bro, on the Sabbath? Niggas don't fuck with God no more or something? And nigga, God said, rest on the 7th day, my son. Why y'all niggas doing that on the one day y'all supposed to be taking a break from this shit? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, real life sinning on the holy day is nasty. What the fuck? Y'all niggas is crazy.
Was at his residence and suddenly confronted by the armed men.
Shit.
6ix9ine tells us he was not home at the time. Instead, he was live streaming with Jack Doherty when the home invasion played out. Keep in mind, 6ix9ine is...
That's such a waste of a stream to go on with Jack Doherty. That nigga's such a cornball. I hate that nigga, bro. That nigga so... I don't hate nobody, but that nigga so ass. I just dislike the nigga. Such a shitty person.
On house arrest, which means that every time he's got to leave, he's got the ankle monitor
on
because he's awaiting.
He gotta clear that shit. Okay.
For one of his, I think it was a probation violation or something that he ended up doing. Because if you guys remember, he was in jail with Diddy and Sam Bankman-Fried earlier.
He was in jail with Diddy, real shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That must have been a fucked up time to have. I wonder if that nigga Diddy got baby oil in the jails. Just a thought.
This year,
just a
or was
thought.
that last year? So he was out for work. You'll recall Doherty was also arrested Saturday morning on drug possession and other charges. The Palm Beach Sheriff's Office tells TMZ they were dispatched to the rapper's home for a home invasion. When they arrived, deputies made contact with several individuals inside the residence who reported that 4 armed men masked entered the home with handguns. Police said 6ix9ine's mother was physically held outside while the remaining suspects ran inside and ransacked the property, demanding cash and car keys. Cops searched 6ix9ine's home with a K9 unit but could not find the suspects, who possibly drove off in a vehicle before the deputies arrived. The one thing I feel really bad about here is 6ix9ine's mother, because this is the...
I'm about to say, that's a 60-year-old lady, man. Yo, I feel like back in the day, niggas who was really in the streets was like no women and children. And nowadays it's like anybody can get it, and that's so trifling, bro. That's somebody's granny, that's somebody's mom. Like, damn. She an old lady, y'all niggas on her dick for no reason. That shit weak as hell, bro. I ain't gonna fraud you.
Second time, he said, like, the first time, I think she got held at gunpoint, and then 6ix9ine getting kidnapped himself, and then this, she's just being terrorized because of the behavior of 6ix9ine.
Of her son,
and this is also another thing. When 6ix9ine was quiet in terms of social media fame, like, he fell off, quote unquote, this did not happen. He's been living in Miami for quite a while. Once he starts doing all this active stuff, they're pulling up, and this is the problem with live streaming, because they knew that 6ix9ine wasn't home. Do you think these people that pulled up, I will say,
they was probably camped out watching him leave the crib? That shit a nasty game, bro.
like, we're not getting the information on, did they run off with anything? Did they get any cash? And the problem here is, like, yeah, it's Florida, so if gunmen pull up, they could just be laid down. But I don't know if 6ix9ine's not allowed to have a gun because he's a felon.
No, he a felon. He can't have no firepower on him. So that nigga just butt ass naked for real. Shit bad for
I'm pretty
business.
sure if somebody that lives at his home has guns or is allowed to have guns because they're not a felon, then they can just, you know, air it out on the other person. And 6ix9ine could use that stuff too. So the reason that they pulled up is because they can just monitor 6ix9ine's movements. If you see 6ix9ine
so he can't do nothing with
Ross's warehouse on the live stream, you know, oh, 6ix9ine's not home. Probably whatever person that's defending 6ix9ine or his homie or whatever, he's with 6ix9ine. So easy pickings at home. One thing I don't understand is if they pulled off with the car keys, what were they gonna do? 6ix9ine's got the brightest cars ever. You know it's a 6ix9ine car. It's like what Young Dolph had in Memphis, Tennessee. You saw the Young Dolph rap on that car. You're like, yo, this is the only
and that shit was fire, nigga.
Person that has this type of car.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. But you gotta do that. That shit fire though. But you can't have it outside on the side of the street or nothing like that. You gotta have it in a parking garage for sure.
Similar with 6ix9ine. So what, they were gonna drive away? Drive where? They would just say, oh, we just saw this colorful car driving down the interstate, and they just took that exit. So I don't know what they were thinking in that regard, but I feel like we should have gotten more information. But I didn't like the way that 6ix9ine responded to this, and I'm gonna play you guys his response right now.
What's up? So I want to make this video to clear up all the fake news and rumors. So the world knows this. It's a fact. I'm on house arrest. I've been on house arrest. I think everyone in America and everyone across the world knows that I'm on house arrest. Yesterday they allowed me to leave for work. I didn't know that at all, actually. People, I guess, saw that I was on live stream with Jack Doherty. They took that opportunity to do some. Like I said, it's me, so I get it. The rules are different for me. But if it was your favorite artist, your favorite actor, and that was done, they don't get no cool points for that. My mom is 60.
I mean, they don't get cool points now for that shit, but because it's you, niggas gonna be like, oh, fuck that nigga anyway. So, you know, you're kind of getting fucked, to be honest with you.
60 years old. Y'all know I'm supposed to come home. Y'all know I'm home all the time. I'm on house arrest. So y'all take the opportunity that I'm not home. Y'all see me on live stream.
He got tats on in his earlobe. Yeah.
With Jack Doherty in Miami, and y'all do that. That's whack. Get no coupon for. I don't think nobody respects that. But like I said,
this is where
he not wrong, because it's him. Nobody gives a fuck. But like, no, that shit mad nutty though. No bullshit. Like, you holding up an old ass lady at gunpoint, man. Like, what's she gonna do? Hit you with a rolling pin, nigga? Come on, bro. She's like 95. Niggas got no heart for real. That shit nasty. Niggas got no home training at all.
Problem lies. You've got 6ix9ine, who is still trying to play this tough persona, and I don't think there's any benefit for him. Like, right now, the reason that people like 6ix9ine is not because he's antagonizing people. It's not because he's saying like, yo, y'all only pulled up when you knew I wasn't here. So what if they pulled up while you were there? It's just inviting unnecessary negative energy, potential harm to yourself, when the reason that people love 6ix9ine so much now is not that. It's the personality, it's the charisma, it's the funny, like, jokes, and it's not tied to him being tough whatsoever. And I do think that there is an inaccurate assessment of 6ix9ine, quote unquote, coming back, and we're going to use the only metrics that we have to go by, which is, number one, the streams on his most recent song. So if you guys recall, 6ix9ine dropped a song called Facts. This is post.
Niggas did not know this, gang. I'm gonna be real with you. I thought he was just gonna be an entertainer now. I didn't know he was still gonna be rapping and shit.
A Vlad TV interview, which is one of the biggest interviews views wise on YouTube. And if you take away, like, it's like 16 million views, maybe a little bit more. Damn near everybody's seen a clip of some sort from this interview. And then he was also talking a lot about Young Thug snitching. So this was somewhat of a Young Thug diss track. So on YouTube, this one got 4.9 million views, which is the
Wow,
music video,
really?
which of course 6ix9ine is more of
Niggas really dialed into 6ix9ine like that for real? Damn. I'm out the loop, bro. I need to get dialed back into something, cause what the facts? Call me Wham. Yo, I thought nigga. Shit, I don't know what I
visual
thought.
artist. Like, just look at the guy. He's always been a spectacle. He edits his own music videos, which is something that
Real
you
shit?
guys didn't know. Tory Lanez does a lot of as well, which just adds to the repertoire
That's
of Tory
respectable.
Lanez talent, which we always got to put respect on his name whenever we can. But this got 5 million views in a month, and this is a diss song to one of the biggest rappers, one of the biggest moments. 5 million views, not bad. And I always thought
Not bad. Nigga been gone for like a year, 2 years. I don't know, 3. He been on bullshit, and then he's come on. He came back to 5 mil. Shout out him.
that he was more present on
I don't think a lot of
there,
niggas could have
just
did
take
that.
a look at the Spotify, right? Because people that listen to music, they're running Spotify back. 1.1 million. This came out on October 12th. It is currently November 18th. Why do I say this? I say this to say that everyone is talking about 6ix9ine having a comeback, but 6ix9ine's comeback is not.
He's not gonna have a comeback, but he's still gonna have those people who listen to him. So I mean, you can't hit on that at all. But 1 million is really shocking, to be honest with you. Like, I thought we left him back in like 2018 with the music shit.
Not musical. It's entertainment based. And I'm going as far as to say that 6ix9ine never left entertainment wise. He was always entertaining.
Facts. He an entertainer. He a comedian type of guy. But rapper, like music wise, I should let that shit go. Be more like a Drewski, comedian, internet personality type of guy yourself.
Even after the whole
You feel me?
snitching thing. But this started musically. So Academics is somebody who's close to 6ix9ine, and he was saying that 6ix9ine just re-upped on a deal because his record label saw that his old music was streaming a lot after he was doing these appearances, or whilst he was doing these interviews and appearances that he had been doing as of late. Granted, there was a trend on TikTok that came before that. So Academics was saying that 6ix9ine might or does have one of the first deals where streaming is mandatory, where you have to like appear on streams because they saw the
Niggas getting mandatory streaming now. Holy shit. Yo. With a record company? Are you serious? They do that now? Damn, yo, them niggas really like the feds, bro. Holy fuck.
correlation of him appearing on more streams and his music doing well. His older music, which is something that the record label cares about a lot more than the new music. The new music that
Facts.
drops, it really just reminds people that there's
still-
older
yeah,
music
he's still
out
dropping
there
music and
that they
shit.
have an attachment to, whether it be nostalgia, whether it be an appreciation for an older time, or whether it just be the fact that it was some good music that he was dropping. Nobody
you
can dispute
remember?
that Gummo was hard. People didn't want to like it, and they were forced to. That's how hard the song went. So with 6ix9ine, right now, yeah, he's back, but he's back in a way that doesn't benefit his main career. So unless 6ix9ine wants to turn into a live streamer, which I think is possible, right? Like when he was in the Latin world, he was being covered by every blog, he was getting a lot of attention, and it was helping his music. He was beefing with other people. That was a Spanish-speaking market, so a lot of people in the US were not paying attention to that, and they thought he just fell off. And then there was the whole snitching thing. But musically, it's not translating. It's only translating to 6ix9ine getting appearances, and this makes sense. So if he's getting booked to show up on a Vlad interview, okay, he got a big bag for that. That was the most expensive interview that Vlad ever paid for. Vlad even said that himself. If
What? Your most expensive interview was a 6ix9ine interview? Yeah, nah, bro. You got max out your pockets somehow, bro. You got to utilize what you got in your pockets a little bit better.
he's getting paid for appearances on these streams, then that's a different career path. That doesn't mean 6ix9ine is lit again. When I say somebody's lit again, it means their music is hitting. And that's why even though he's antagonizing Trippie Redd, I'm glad that Trippie Redd has not addressed him whatsoever, because they're not in competition. Like, Trippie Redd is actually somebody that's focused on music, and while he's not...
Is he? Has he dropped recently? Trippie Redd still dropping music? I heard the name Trippie Redd in like 3 years again. Yo.
not going viral everywhere, which what is the benefit of going viral everywhere if it's not translating to your main thing, which is the music. Because everyone else is just getting the views off of it, and you're more famous, which some people like being famous, but there are drawbacks that come with being famous. So being famous and broke is one of the biggest nightmares someone could have. But let's just take a...
Yo, famous and broke is a crazy combo, because niggas gonna be on your ass for the rest of your life. As long as you stay broke, niggas gonna be on your head top, no matter what you do, social media, real life, anything, gang.
Single that Trippie Redd has
shit break
dropped
your
recently.
heart.
Trippie Redd on October 17th, he dropped this song Stay the Same, which is just a regular loose track. It got 1 million. This was a month ago. About the same time that 6ix9ine dropped a music video with that song, the song that Facts, that was a diss to Young Thug, where he was mentioning Lil Baby, who is also a rapper that 6ix9ine likes, with one of the biggest interviews of the year, and it got barely more streams than Trippie Redd, who just dropped a loose single on...
I mean, they both, like, I hate to say it, but like, they both like C tier, maybe D tier niggas right in the rap game right now. No one really checking in for him. You feel me? That's all that is. Nothing wrong with that.
Spotify. To be fair, Trippie Redd also did have a music video for the song, so not to take away from that. So they were kind of like on even footing there. They both released a music video, they both dropped a song, and we saw what 6ix9ine's did, we saw what Trippie Redd's did, except Trippie Redd's not acting a fool. Or I don't think 6ix9ine is acting a fool. Let me be very clear. I think this is 6ix9ine's element. I think he's great. If people are paying him appearance fees, they should be, because he's somebody that's going to bring something new and can morph to whatever setting entertainment wise. Like, he's not somebody that, he gets brought in for an interview by 5 different platforms and you're getting the same interview. He's looking into, what is this platform? What do people like here? Like, even you see him interviewing Vlad, he's creating these hilarious titles and questions that nobody else that...
That's what I'm saying. He an entertainer, bro. You gotta keep letting him be an entertainer. That music shit, like, yeah, it's cool, whatever, put it to the side, but you're an entertainer now, nigga. Be a court jester, nigga.
Has Vlad on their platform. Well, they are on Vlad's platform interviewing Vlad, that get invited to interview Vlad, would ask anything like this, because 6ix9ine has the brain of the content mastermind. But when I circle it back to the TikTok thing, he was blowing up on TikTok again, his old catalog, like Gummo, all of those hits, because of the nostalgia of young teens who were probably preteens when that was going on, talking about, man, 2017, 2018 was so crazy, when a lot of us a bit older heads, you could call us now, young unks, we were looking...
Oh my god, yo, don't remind me, gang. Yo, I was playing Call of Duty with my mans last night. We was getting fucked up, bro. We lost like 5-10 games, 1-1. I didn't win no games last night, bro. I got kicked out before I could even win a game. Yo, gang, that shit was like, yo, it's time to hang up the controller. Get shit over. I need to go start a family or something.
Like, 2018 was one of the darkest ages of music ever. Of that whole decade, when you're talking 2010 to 2020, the new artists that came out in 2018, that was peak. Dog, you had people with Anne Frank tattoos. Do we even need to, like, 2016 was good. 2017 was like, okay. 2018 was, whoa, this is a nightmare. This is bad. That was like the worst. I guess you could say the trough before things started picking back up again. And then, yeah, you could talk about the TikTok.
Did it pick back up?
That was like the second ringtone era, but I'm not gonna...
I feel like rap didn't pick back up. We just had to expand who we listen to a lot more now. I feel like I hear about the same 10, 20 songs where every time I turn on the radio, that should be pissing me off, low key.
Go off on that. So hopefully 6ix9ine, well, no, there is no hopefully. Like, I can hope, but 6ix9ine is not going to change. He clearly does not care. But I want music to enter the chat with us. 6ix9ine's going to have to adapt his music too in regards to the American market, or the English speaking market, whatever you want to call it, if he's going to keep doing this type of stuff, because unless he's rolling around with a bunch of goons again and trying to recreate that, then that type of music is really not going to hit. So there's got to be some new form of musical identity that 6ix9ine can walk into that would be congruent with this new phase of his life. And I just wanted to really show these numbers to show people, like, hey, what you market is what people pay attention.
Facts. But to be honest with you, 6ix9ine doing his thing, to be honest with you, I have no closing remarks. I really feel bad for his mom, because, like, she's old, she's getting up there now. It's time for her to rest and take it easy. Now she's getting niggas in her house pointing guns at her again. It's like, as a son, you just gotta I don't know, take better care of your mom and security around the place and whatnot, is what I'd say. It seems like you can't have a standalone house, move into a condominium. Not high rise, but at least like a little condominium where you get some better security than what you have now, bro. Take care of your mom. But keep doing your thing too, bro. You doing well in the entertainment industry? Keep being an entertainer, you feel me? That's good for you, man. You getting your cheese, yada yada yada. And you not in no gang stuff. That's good, man. Stay out the gang shit. But that's the end of the video, y'all. Yo, sub up, sub up, sub up. We on the road to 100 subs by January, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Comment your thoughts down below, you feel me? I love to talk to y'all. I love to hear from y'all people. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Word 2. Peace.